Okay, today I'm going to make this really cute gnome hat. It's super simple, great beginner project. It has a detachable beard, and it's great for photo props, for costume, or for just a super cute, unique winter hat. So let's get started. Okay, so to begin, we are going to go ahead and start with a magic circle. So to do the magic circle, we're going to make a circle out of your yarn. We're going to insert your hook right through there, pull up that loop, going to yarn over and create a slip stitch. Pull that tight, and then you're going to pull out your little tail there. You're going to pull your yarn tight, yarn over, and you're going to start with 6 half double crochets. So a half double crochet right into the center there. And pull your tail as you go, and a half double crochet is somewhere between a double and a single. And it gives you a really good collar stitch, and but a little bit fuller than a double crochet, taller than a single crochet. It's basically my favorite stitch. All right, we're going to pull our tail tight, and then we're going to go ahead and start on round. So that was round 1. So you should have 6 stitches after round 1. So on round 2, we're going to add a stitch marker, and you're going to go right into that first stitch. No connecting and turning or anything like that. You're going to yarn over, you're going to insert, and this first one can be kind of tricky because it's tight from the cinching. Okay, I'd like to put it kind of down onto my hook like this, and then it helps to stretch out that knot. So I'm going to add my first half double crochet, and I'm going to do 2 into the same stitch there, just like that. All right, now I'm going to do the next 2 stitches. I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in each. So here's 1, and here's 2. Okay, now I'm going to do another increase. I'm going to do 2 half double crochets in this next stitch. So here's 1, 2 in the same one. Then for the next 2 stitches, I'll do 1 in each. So here's 1, and here is 2. All right, and for this one, sorry, not for this one. This one is now round 2, round 3. So we're going to move the stitch marker, and you're going to do another increase to begin the round. I'm going to do 1 half double crochet and 2 half double crochet. All right, so, and let's get rid of that. Okay, and now we have, for the next 3 stitches, we will do 1 half double crochet in each. So there's 2, and there is 3. Now we're going to do an increase. This one we're going to do an increase. So we're going to do 1 half double crochet and 2 half double crochet into that same stitch. Now in the next 3, we're going to do 1 half double crochet until you get to that stitch marker, just like that. Now you're at round number 4. Move that stitch marker, so you're moving along quickly, and you're going to do an increase. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets in that first stitch, and then you're going to do in the next 4, we'll do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 half double crochet in the next 4. Okay, then in the next one we will do 2 half double crochets, so an increase, and then 1 half double crochet in the next 4, which will take us all the way, get out of here, which will take us all the way, oh my goodness gracious, that yarn wants to be in the video already. All right, hold on a second. All right, I took care of that. All right, so that was 4. All right, so we're on the back at the stitch marker. So we're going to take that out. We're going to start the round like we've been starting every round. We're going to do 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, and then 1 in the next. And this is our 5th row, so we're going to round. So we're going to do 5. So So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, then we're going to do an increase. Right here, we're going to do 2 half double crochets in this stitch. 1, 2. And now we're doing 5 half double crochets. No, 1 half double crochet in the next 5. Don't put 5 double crochets in that one. And that will end round 5. So I bet you know how we're going to go ahead and start round 6. Look, we're starting to get a point. We're getting our cone. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we're going to pull out our stitch marker. And we're going to start with, what are we going to start with? 2 half double crochets. That's right. Good job. That's an increase, and we're on round 6. So we're going to do, for the next 6 half double crochets, we're going to do 1 half double crochet in each. Okay, so there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you're going to do your increase. 1, 2, 2. Then 6. The next 6 stitches, you'll do 1 half double crochet in each until you, and that'll be until you get to the stitch marker. Take you all the way to the end of that round. Okay. Now that we're in the end of that round, we're on to round number 7. So we're going to start round number 7 the same way. We're going to go, maybe, I'm thinking about it, and now we're going to go. All right, so we're going to go 2, then we are going to go, for the next 7, we're going to do 1 in each. So that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, 6, and now we've got 7. So now you're going to do your increase. So 2 half double crochets in the next stitch will get you an increase, just like that. And then in the next 7, you'll do 1 half double crochet in each in the next 7, and that will take you all the way to the end of that round again. Just like that. And you are done with round 7. Okay, so now we are ready to start round 8. So we're going to move our stitch marker. We're going to begin it the same way as we've begun all the other ones. We're going to do 2 half double crochets in the first one, and then in the next 8 stitches we're going to do 1. And I'm going super duper high speed here because I'm pretty sure you know what you're doing here. All right, so once you get to a, hold on, I lost count. Okay, you're going to do an increase after you do 8. So there's your increase. Then you're going to do, double checking. Yep, there's our increase. And then you're just going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 8 stitches, which will get you all the way back to that stitch marker. So you can probably see what the pattern is here. For each row, you do an increase, and then you do 1 half double crochet in the next, whichever row you're on, actually. So we're about to start round number 9, not row, sorry, round, not row, sorry. So we've already got our slant, we've got a cone, there's your traffic cone. You could stop there if you wanted that. And then we have, so this is round number 9. So we're going to start the same way with that increase, and then you're going to do 9. The next 9 stitches will have 1 half double crochet in each. Then you'll do an increase, and then you'll do a half double crochet in the next 9, and that will get you all the way to the end of that round. That is the way you're going to work this pattern, and I will show you what happens when you get to a point where you're going to change it. Okay, so you'll do increase 10, increase 10, increase 11, increase 11. That makes sense. This is coming up on the end of round number 9, and then we will start round number 10. All right. Here it is. And here we go. I'll show you how we start round number 10. So here's an increase. And then you're going to do 10. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's when you're going to do the increase. Yep. And then you'll do 10, 1 in each of the next 10 until you get to the end of that round. And that will be round 10. And I'll see you here when you're all done with that. Okay, if you're making a newborn size, you are going to now stop increasing and you're just going to half double crochet all the way around until you get to the length that you want. For a newborn size, you're going to get up to 6 inches. If you are making any other size, you're going to continue increasing in the same way. Whereas whatever round you're on, that's how many stitches you have between your increases. So you start each round with an increase and then you do half double crochet. This is round number 11, so we're going to go 11 and then an increase and then 11 more. You're going to keep doing that for the next sizes that you want. Now, for a 3 to 6 month size, you're going to go to row 14. For a 6 to 12 month size, you're going to go to round 19. And for a toddler size, you're going to go to round 21. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to that. I think you can handle that. When I meet you back here, we're going to be working on connecting the beard. So after you've gotten to the right round, you will just continue half double crocheting until you get to the right length. So for newborn, it's 6 inches. For 3 to 6 months, it's 8 inches. For 6 to 12 months, it's 10 inches. And for toddler, it's, 6 to 12 months, it's 10 inches. And for toddler, it's 12 inches. So once you've done that, then you can add the brim. I'm going to go ahead and put all those different things in the description below. I also have a written pattern that you can look at for free on my blog. I have printable patterns on Ribbler and Etsy that I will also link. So when we come back, we're going to work on the brim together. Okay, now I made it to round 22 and then I half double crocheted until I made it to the length that I want, which is 12 inches. All right, so now it is time to add the brim, which is kind of tricky. So from your last half double crochet, you're just going to start chaining. So you want to make sure that your camera's out of focus because that's just, part of it. And we are going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, now you're going to turn your hat so you can work down that chain. You are just going to work a half double crochet in each of the chains starting at the second chain from the hook. So you're going to do 1, 2, then you're going to do really slow motion 3 and 4. Wasn't I going in like super fast speed like a minute ago? Man, I'm inconsistent. Okay, now you did 5. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of connect this. Here's your little brim. You can make it longer if you want. You could start with 7 or 8 chains. But anyway, so you're going to insert your hook. Let me bring it close where you can see. We're going to insert our hook right where we just had our last half double crochet. So we came up, went down, and then that's where we had our half double crochet. You're going to slip stitch into there. Now, you kind of have to turn it so you can actually work it. And maybe you can do it the other way, but I can't. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and then you just pull that through. You don't, well, first you lose it because that's how you do it, right? Oh my gosh. And then, oh my gosh, I really did make that hat by myself. I didn't have somebody else make it, I promise. I know how to crochet. All right, and then you pull it through, and then you're going to now turn your work. So now there's a chain stitch, and then your all of your half double crochets that you made for the brim. So you're going to yarn over, and in the back loop, so that's the front loop, that's the back loop. In the back loop only, you're going to do a half double crochet. So this is going to give you the ribbed effect on your brim. So again, you're going to do a half double crochet in back loop only, all the way until you get to the end. And I am almost always counting my stitches when I do this, because you can very easily lose your place. So front, that's the front loop, that's the back loop. So like right here, it kind of looks like you're done, but really there's another one hidden right there that's kind of turned. So if you weren't counting, you might think you were done, but make sure you grab that last one to get yourself a nice straight line. All right, so there's what it looks like, boom. And you're going to yarn over, and you're going to chain. You're going to chain one, and you're going to turn it. Then you are going to, again, back loop only. You are going to, okay, really? That's not the back loop only. There it is. You are going to go back down the brim towards the hat in half double, really, come on. Half double crochet, back loop only. So again, you're going to want to count, because it's very easy to just, why do I keep grabbing the other part of that? I don't understand what's happening. There we go. It's very easy to lose your place. So especially because when you get down to this this last one that you did, it's kind of wonky. It doesn't really look like a regular stitch. So see how it's kind of crossed over? You're going to go up over, under that crossed over part. And there you are double counting, double checking, making sure you have enough. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next half double crochet spot or stitch spot, and then you're going to do the next one. You're going to slip stitch in those two. You're not going to turn it. You're not going to chain and turn it. You are going to turn it. So there's a chain, there's a slip stitch, there's a slip stitch, and here's your 5 half double crochets. And in the back loop only, you're going to go into those ones. Boom, just like that. Boom, just like that. Okay, and you're going to do this, now you're coming away from the hat. And there you go. And make sure you're counting, because that last one is kind of hard to get. Sometimes you will forget it if you don't count. Now you're going to chain and turn. And you're going to go back towards the hat with half double crochet, back loop only, or back loop only, half double crochet, however you want to say it. This one's a little easier because it's not twisting as badly. This is kind of a finicky part of the hat. It kind of drives me nuts, but it's not difficult. It's just takes more attention. All right, and remember that last one is going to be a little bit tricky because it's going to be twisted, and you're going to want to do the back loop only of that one. Can you see it? See how it's kind of twisted there? So that's the back loop. It's twisted because we didn't turn, or we didn't chain. Now, that's the one you just came out of. So you're not going to do that one. I don't know why I showed you doing that one. Don't do that one. Do that one and that one. The next two. Not the one you just came out of, but the next two. Oh my gosh. Slip stitch 1 and slip stitch 2. Now turn it and don't chain, remember? And you'll see your 2 slip stitches, but you're going to go into this one. But maybe yarn over first since it's a half double crochet. Why am I doing single crochets? No, now it's a half double crochet. So that will affect the quality of your end work. So don't do it like that. Do half double crochets. Do as I say, not as I do. Make sure you count, and so you get that last one. All right, so you're going to continue that all the way around until you get to back to where you started from, and I'll show you how to do that. So now we made it almost all the way around. I'm going to show you how to do that last little bit. So, oh my gosh, okay, really? All right, so I'm just showing you the very last couple of ones, all right? So this is, look, I did half double crochet in the right place. Good for me. I'm learning. All right, so you're going to do, this is number 3, this is number 4, and this is number 5. Okay, so now you're going to what? Chain it and turn. And I have one more to do towards the hat. Okay, so I'm going to do back loop only, half double crochets all the way down. So we're going to count, because otherwise you're going to end up accidentally half double crocheting into your slip stitches, which, I mean, I've never done that because I would never do anything like that, but you know, you got to be careful. Yeah. And there's that weird one at the very bottom. So get that front one and do that. Okay, so now that you see we have 2 spaces left. So we're going to, in the last 2 stitches, we'll do slip stitches. Okay, slip stitch in that one, slip stitch in that one. Now you're going to put your two ends together. Okay, so this is the round you just worked, or the part of the brim you just worked plus the very beginning. This is when you just worked. There's 5 stitches, and the one that you did at the very beginning. You're going to insert your hook through both loops of your last round you just worked plus the first stitch that you did to begin with at the very beginning of the brim, and you're going to single crochet those together. Okay, am I going to have double crochet them together? What am I doing? No. Okay, there we go. Hey, I actually realized I was doing the wrong stitch. Single crochet, so through the both loops of the last one we did and the one of the stitches of the first one we did, and you're going to single crochet that together. And I like single crochet because it's not as stretchy as like a slip stitch. It really holds those things firm into the place where they're supposed to be. Okay, and this is the last one. Boom, boom, and then all you're going to do is just pull out your yarn, take a look at your beauty, and you'll tie in those ends and everything in just a minute. Now we're going to move on to adding the beard. Ready? Go. For the beard, we're going to start with a chain of 35, and then we are going to turn it and do half double or full double crochets all the way till the end. That's going to be your beard foundation. Then we're going to cut 130 strands of yarn in the color of your choice, about 17 inches long. We're going to cut those into groups of 9, and those are going to be our individual braids of the beard. It seems daunting, but I just find something that's like the length that I want the strands to be, and I wrap it around it a bunch of times, and then I cut it. Okay, so you are going to now take the beard strap, and you're going to insert your hook kind of around one of the posts of the double crochet. I'm going to show you that a little bit better. Around one of the posts, kind of under and over, and then you're going to do it a second time for some reason, and then you're going to grab your group of beard hair. You're going to put your hook over it, and then you're going to pull that through. Now you're going to very carefully pull on it so that only one side comes out. Oh my gosh, no, not like that. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, no. Pull that all out. Do that again. Nope, you're going to have to reorganize all those and make them all straight again. Hold on. Okay, let's come back to that. Okay, everything's better. We're going to do it right this time. Okay, so again, I fold it in half so I have the center because I like to start with making the center braid so then I can make them all even. So we're going to insert our hook around one of the posts of the double crochet that we did, and I'm going to once again yarn over the beard hair, pull it through, and this time very carefully, just one side. Don't pull all of it. It'll just get into a tangled mess. Don't you know that? Okay, no. All right, so we're going to pull that so that it's even, and then you are going to begin braiding. Well, hold on. You have like a little thing there. Fix that. Just pull on it a little bit. Just give it a little tuggy tug. And it fell out. Okay, oh my word. All right, let's try that again. Take them all out. Line them all up again. My goodness gracious. Get it together. All right, now let's try that again. You know how to do this part because I've showed you a million times. Put your hook in around one of the posts. There we go. Now, put your beard hair on. You heard me. Put your beard hair on. And then you'll pull it through. And carefully, making sure you have all the strands, but only one side of them. There we go. Pull it through. Now, you are going to group this into, this is going to be a braid, so you need 3 groups for a braid, right? And you had 9, but you folded it in half, so now you have 18. So now you're going to make groups of 6. See, math. Haha. You're going to make groups of 6 pieces of yarn. There's 3, and there's another 3. There you go. So that's one group. Your middle group will be some on one side and some on the other side. So there's the center piece, but you're going to kind of go around it. That secures it in, actually. So it's important to do it like that because that'll secure it. And then we have another one. So normally, so now you're just going to braid it. Normally I would like set something firm on it or have somebody hold it for me. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to, do this. Magical. All right. Then when you get to that, you're going to make a knot just like this. And you can kind of start it, as you can see, it's kind of like got part of the braid in it still. So I just pull down, and that will pull it to the end of the braid. That makes sense. There you go. So now you are going to go to the next one all the way on either side. I like to alternate. So you're not going to put it in the one right next to it, but the second one next to it. Okay. And you put that one in. And I like to do it alternating to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Okay. So you just do those all the way across until you have the right amount. I think 7 groups is normally what I do. So you just do that one the exact same way, pull it through, braid it. And remember, when you braid it, you're going to do the 3 groups with 6 in each one. So we'll just do all the way across, all the way across, all the way across until it's all beardy. So cute. Okay, so next I'm just going to really quickly show you how I attach the beard. So I use buttons. You can use buttons. You can use snaps. You could use Velcro. You could just sew the beard directly onto the hat if you don't want it detachable. I like it to be detachable. I think it makes it more versatile for, pictures or the costume. All I do is I find the center of the hat there, and then kind of equally spaced on the left and the right, I sew a button. And I've done snaps and stuff before, but buttons are just the most simple things. So I like to try to sew it so that my thread does not go through, so you can't see it on the other side. I also should probably be using matching thread, but I don't do that. And then to secure it, I have this little tricky trick where when I'm ready to start sewing it on, I put it through my knot right there, and it just, I don't know, like gives it a little slip knot, I guess. And then I just sew it on, and then you're just going to do the other side in the same way, just like that. Boom. I'm fast at sewing. All right, so there it is. Your hat is complete. So you just have to attach the beard using the little space between the double crochets. Boom. And make sure it's straight, and boom. And there is your beard. All right, so that's it. That is your gnome hat with detachable beard. It came together fast and easy, and it's super cute. Here it is from above. Look at how cute it is. I love it. It's pointy and bearded, and it's just all the things that you want in a gnome hat. And here's my super cute baby wearing it. I hope that you make this. I hope that you love it. And thank you so much for watching.